On this second day of this week of our Holy Hour, we have for our theme still on the resurrection. But this time we want to focus on the Emmaus story, or Emmaus story as some would say, and then the commission. Therefore, it talks still about hope, that in Jesus we find, alone in Jesus we find our hope. How is that expressed? You will see in the Emmaus story, or Emmaus story, that it begins with the disciples going to Emmaus. They were very disappointed. They were discouraged. They were even parang complaining to the Lord. Bakit nangyari yon? Siya pa naman sana. Pero bakit nangyari yon? Ganon. They were sad at the whole event as they look back. And then we know Jesus comes in and walks with them, listens to their story, and then little by little, Jesus would make them understand by his linking their experience with the scripture, that all of these experiences that Jesus has gone through was not really failure. It was really part of God's plan. And because it is part of God's plan, it is not a failure. They have nothing to be afraid. It should be full of hope. And so little by little, he opened their eyes to the scripture, to understanding what this experience of the Calvary, the crucifixion of Jesus really meant. And they will understand, they will discover the presence of Jesus when he breaks bread with them. So, from complaining and from sadness and discouragement, after listening, being accompanied by Jesus, they will discover the joy of discovering Jesus in their midst. From discouragement to hope, from desolation to consolation, from sadness to rejoicing. Hope is really the experience of joy at the fact Jesus continues to be present in our lives, especially in the breaking of bread. Isn't that great? We should be men and women of hope.